Welcome one and all to the regular Tuesday night live stream coming to you from Texas Card House here in Dallas. My name is Greg Potter. I'm going to be doing the commentary solo tonight, but Trick Time going to open up Queen 10 offsuit on the button. Queen 10 is apparently good enough for the button open, and I like it. Rom going to 3-bet Ace Queen here, suited. 4X, pretty standard, being out of position here. Trick, I think, could go either way. Oh, I'm sorry. Trick Time made it 200. 3X out of position. And wow, Trick Time already ramping up the aggression, man. Putting in the 4 bets, Queen 10 offsuit in position. What more could you ask for? And Rom going to make the flat call here. I think this is the most standard play, though if he has seen a lot from Trick Time, you can know he can be doing this light. He doesn't have to have a nutted hand pre-flop, so it wouldn't be crazy to even go for a 5-bet bluff. They are deep enough to make it happen. How about a paired board here with a heart? Actually, not the worst for Rom, and pretty good for Trick Time's represented range this far. Pretty sure we're going to see a continuation bet, probably about 1,200 to 1,500 here. Looks like he's going to go right in the middle. Looks like 1,450 going to be the bet over to Mr. Rom, who I think can make a pretty standard call here. Have a lot of equity realized in this board, and ace high is going to be good relatively often. And there's a lot of turn and river cards that Rom may be looking to turn into a bluff here. 3 of clubs, not one of them, I think. I think if Trick Time ships it here with a pot-size bet left, it's probably going to get the job done the vast majority of the time, though. Once he gets called by Rom on the flop, I wouldn't blame him at all for giving it up here. We're going to have to see what happens. There it is, all in, shipping it. First hand Trick's played, man. We see him 4-bet bluff, Queen 10 offsuit, and rip it in with Queen high, wrapping aces, kings, or queens on this board. Even pocket jacks some portion of the time. Rom in a pretty miserable spot. Though he's got the best hand by an absolute mile right now. Trick Time drawing Stone Dead to, well, not Stone Dead, one of 2 10s left in the deck. Donald J. Punt says Trick gonna get it through. I would say this gets through pretty often here unless Rom woke up. Wow. Wow, we see Rom make the call. Unbelievable, dude. Wow. That is a monster of a call. Trick Time cannot be happy about that. And Rom looking him up with nothing but ace, queen high. You don't even beat ace king in that spot. That is bananas. That is one of the best ace high calls I've seen. Kudos to both players right there. Trick Time for making the move, and Rom sniffing it out instantly. Man, what a play. What a hand. It's about the fastest I've ever seen. Trick Time not slowing down even for a second, raising up ace-7 of hearts to 200 over a straddle here. And Jen, welcome to Dallas, Miss Jen, waking up with pocket aces. The red, or the offsuit birds, off color, my goodness. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to catch you up here. Offsuit birds here in the small blind. 3-betting to 900, I really like the size. Very large bets against an aggressive player. And Trick could kind of go either way here. He hasn't played a hand with Jen yet, so he doesn't know exactly what she's capable of. I think, given that, he's got to call once in this spot to see. Unfortunately, she just woke up with it. Whiff of a board for Trick Time, but a great one for Miss Jen. No hands are there except for sets. And a lot of draws you can charge, a lot of Jack X holdings you can charge, but she likes to slow play here. She's checking over to Trick Time. Slow playing the aces here, trying to balance with something like ace king, ace queen. 5 on the turn. I think Jen, if she wants to get more value for her aces here, has got to definitely start pumping up a pot, but she's going to check it over one more time to Mr. Trick Time. Hopefully trying to induce a bet or a bluff of some sort in this spot. Trick going to make about a 2/3 pot size bets, 1175. Puts in the call here, it looks like. Yeah, I like the call the best. There's no really reason to raise, especially with the flush coming in. Ooh, that is a terrible, terrible card for Miss Jen, and this is about as good of a bluff opportunity as Trick Time is going to get. Reloaded to almost 20 grand, man. That's over 20 grand. That's insane. Yeah, if Trick Time wants to get it done, he's got to rip it in here. Basically a pot-sized bet. He say all in? He did. Ships it. Wow, I love this play. And Jen, unfortunately, going to lose with the aces. Wow. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, that could have been avoided with a continuation bet on the flop. But, of course, definitely can't argue with those kind of results. Moneymaker opening up pocket nines here. JD going to put in the 3 bets. This man is a 3-bet and full. Queen Jack. And Kyle Z, man, waking up. Big, slick offsuits. Putting in a cold 4, 1.8K, 3X. Moneymaker snap folds the 9s. JD, wow, staring Kyle down. Looking for a read. 60-40 here, not the worst result by any means. He's actually getting a price to call in this exact scenario. Kyle doesn't always have to wake up with a pair here. And JD going to come right along. How about a king on the flop? Not the flop JD wanted to see. Probably wanted to see at least one more spade out there. Maybe a queen, preferably to the jack. Maybe a 10 out there as well. Flops middle pair, backdoor spades, and Kyle going to c-bet here. 900. Tiny bet. Teensy little bets. Trying to get called by holdings exactly like what JD could have. And that bet is going to get the job done. JD still has plenty of equity realized in this pot. That's going to be some of it. Wow! How does JD do this, man? Kyle, bro, if you're in the hand with JD, just fold. You could have the nuts and just fold. In fact, you've had the nuts and still lost. You should just fold. I love Kyle's check here, though, by the way. This, the queen, is very often a horrible turn card for JD. He's going to call with a lot of king-queen. He's going to call with a lot of queen-jack. He's going to call a lot of ace-10. Though it looks like he's going to put out a little squeaky bet, a little squeaker. 16 relative to the pot, about a quarter pot-sized bets. I don't think Kyle can fold. He's getting the odds to try and realize spiking an ace or a 10 or a 7. Does come right along. Man, what a hand. This is actually awesome. What a sweat. The brick. There it is. I think the extra tracker is finally caught up as well as the camera. And JD going to ship it here. Kyle in a miserable spot. Miserable spot. This is so bad. Oh, man. And puts in the call. I think that was a frustrated call. Wow. JD's like, I sucked out on you, bud. Sorry. Oh, my God. Kyle just can't beat JD. He just can't do it. It doesn't matter what he has. 3 hands. That would send me home, too, all right. Gee, man, Kyle, throw it up. Yeah, I would, too.
Just make sure you play similar to you.
It's been a while since we've had. Oh, wow. God, we just get all the premiums. Trick time. Opening up 200 with Big Slick and the hijack and Rom. Black aces, the Blackbirds, the Beatles on the button. They put in the 3 bets. I think, what is this? The second time he's had aces? Something like that? And Trick obviously going to go nowhere. Probably going to put in the 4, especially being out of position. We'd love to see a 4 bet here. Does put in the 4 bet here, 2.3K. Both these players sitting enormously deep. with roughly 20K in their stacks. Rom says, I'm getting 4-bet with aces? Is this happening? And I think Rom is going to put in the 5 here. Wow, going to raise it on up. Yeah, putting in the 5 bets. Their stacks are deep. He wants to play for all of it. Play for all the monies. Putting in the 5 bet. Very rare we see 5 bets here, but when you got aces, it's... Oh my god, trick time. Shoves in a snap call from Ram, I would hope. Snap call, boom. Ace King versus Ace is a classic battle. Cooler of the century here. We got a 40K pot. 40K pot. Oh man, Trick Time has outs. He's got runner diamonds. And it looks like they're going one time for the one time. He's got runner diamonds and runner Broadway. How about a queen 10 of diamonds? Oh my god, he picked up every out he possibly could have with that card. What a sweat! Look at this massive sweat. Oh, and he bricks it all. He bricks it all, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Ace is going to scoop for Mr. Rom, a $39.1 thousand pot. 19.6K sliding his way. Let's get mixed into relatable to those of us restarting or starting out in general. Yeah, and that's why we're swapping out every Friday with the awesome location. We're going to have Next Gen on here playing some lower stakes games every now and again. For Fridays, maybe mix in some mixed games as well for all of you multi-card players, weirdos. But we're going to throw in some more relatable type stuff every now and again. Because, yeah, we understand not everybody has 10 grand to drop on a table like this. Aloof Meatloaf says, I'll do a super chat for a call-out, my guy. I have a price, sir. Go ahead. Gave you that call-out. You had some nice comments last week, if I do remember correctly. Quinn says, I'm not new, just super unlucky with the rolls every week. You're super unlucky at the poker table too, bud. Wow, trick time, flopping massive here. Top 2 pair, BMG. Top, oh, the money card. Oh my god, Trick gets his whole stack now. Wow, here we go. Redemption for Trick Time. BMG turning massive. Trick Time flopping massiver. 2 pair v 2 pair. Aces up v aces up. What are we going to see happen here? Trick Time bets about a third of his stack, and I hear an all-in from BMG. Pretty standard Trick Time snaps. And BMG drawing to exactly 1 deuce in the deck. Let's see what it brings. No, oh my god, dude! I seriously thought it was a deuce. I thought it was a deuce.
2 pair.
Wow, insane. 2 pair, aces up, getting stacked by a better aces up. There's a little redemption for Trick Time, little rebate for the lost 20K or so. Getting it back, you can't. Jason G gonna flat call with the wheel ace. JD, my man, waking up. The Cowboys, Dallas, as they say, putting in the 3-bet to 1,000. Actually, oh, from the big blind. Yeah, perfect sizing. Very standard sizing. Pot size bet with a little extra being out of position. Love to see that. In position, I think 800 would be the right way to go. And we are seeing a 3-way flop here. Once BMG calls to attempt to mine for sets, Jason Z's got a price and set mine. He does. And JD's got top set. Bro, the money, it's going in. The money goes in, and Brian's going to lose it. Oh, my God. Dude, wow. Bananas. Oh. And I love Brian. I mean, Brian, obviously, we can see has a losing hand, but I love his decision to raise here. When you've got a hand that's this nutted on a board that's connected like this and also smashes your opponent's c-betting range when he 3-bets pre-flop, it's just like so good. You can target so many King X, King, Queen, Ace, King. You can target aces. You can target queens that might call you, but man, JD got to love this spot for real. Getting bet into, getting raised on the flop. When you flop the nuts, bro. 10 on the turn. Doesn't change much. Queen Jack gets there. Wow, BMG probably just going to rip it here. I don't see why I could do anything else. He's got just over a pot size bet left. This would actually be a great card to rip it as a bluff for a lot of his holdings. So this would be a really opportune. I mean, I say opportune. Obviously, he's going to lose his money, but it would be a great spot to balance with a lot of those bluffs. And there we go, shipping in a lot of money, lots of money there. Very strong line from BMG. JD can't love the 10 too often. Like, that can't be great, but I think if BMG check raised with a gutter ball and maybe like if he had like queen jack of diamonds, then you just kind of have to say, well, nice hand, and pay that man his money, as they say. Guys, the 6 is in the muck. It's not coming. All in and a snap call. Here we go. Trick time. I matched that energy, bro. Set over set. Wow. 2 times. Brian says, well, yeah, I need 1 card to win, unfortunately, but it's not in the stub. It is in the muck. Going 2 times. Oh, I thought that was a king. I was like, how about quads for JD? But Jack on the first runouts. No help to be had. 10, and both players filling up. Unfortunately, Brian, the bottom end of the boats, and it looks like the man is going to be done for the evening, picking up all of his effects. And he's going to get on out of here. Sorry about your luck this time, Mr. Brian. Nothing you could do there. Cooler City both times. One against Trick, one against JD. I think that's definitely time to pack it up and wrap it up. JD scooping a big one, man. Good. How about I beg? How about I ask kindly? As Moneymaker wakes up with 2.2. Dude, I don't even know what to say anymore. I really don't. And it's versus Ace Queen yet again. Moneymaker kind of opened with 2. 2 kings in the hole, and oh my god, Rom's got Ace Jack suited. Trick time going to be 3-betting on the button, Ace Queen. Trick time in a rough spot here. Ace Jack of clubs. I definitely think this is a fold more often than anything else, though you could get spicy. You could get spicy with a cold 4. On a, oh my god, is Rom getting spicy? He is not. He's going to make the flat call. Ace Jack of clubs. I think this, especially being out of position, needs to be a fold more often than not. The action is still open to Moneymaker, and if he 4-bets, you've now basically lit $650 on fire. But he does come along, and Moneymaker. No, wait, is he just flat called? No, he's putting in the 4-bets. Nice sizing. I like it. $2.3 thousand 4-bets with 2 kings. Mike Ewing says, long-time watcher, but I need to subscribe to some good content. Buddy, how have you not already? If you've been a long-time watcher, I appreciate you coming over to the right side of things, sir. But you're late, all right? I'll just say that. But thanks for the sub anyway, sir. Thanks for the viewership. Gotta love it. And Trick time going to fold Ace Queen off. Makes the very correct fold. Good fold by Trick and Rom. Much lower value hand out of position. I definitely think this has got to go in the muck now. Wow, Rom's going to make the call. Make the call with Ace Jack. Dude, wow. And how, oh my god. And how about trip aces for Rom? Oh, Trick time folding the case ace, bro. If he'd been in there, this would have been just a huge pot. This would have been massive. And Moneymaker actually loves this flop. It's so hard for someone to wake up with an ace here when there's 2 on the board. Down bet, minuscule bet, setting himself up for a 3/4 pot size jam on the turn. Rom obviously going nowhere. I really like the flat call. That is definitely the way to go. Induce by checking it over one more time to Moneymaker, who just might check it back though. His kings are going to be good so often here, man. Once Rom double calls, he cold calls a 3-bet, And then flat calls the 4-bet out of position. He's weighted towards pairs here a lot. So, like, maybe like jacks or even queens maybe some percentage of the time. Pocket 10s, pocket 9s. Moneymaker just trying to wring out as much money as possible. In an ideal case, though, he's drawing to 2 kings, which are very live. Rom actually perceptively didn't look too happy about this bet. I mean, Moneymaker, once he... Oh, and does he ship it? Does he ship it? Wow, he ships it. Oh, Moneymaker in a horrible spot here. I think this is a fold a lot. Man, nah, I got give it to him. He's facing like a 6K jam, and he's just completely relaxed. No, maybe not. He's wiping his mouth now. It's a really rough spot to be in. He's like, yep. Do you have the ace, bud? Do you have it? Let's find out. Looks like he's going to count up his chips here. How good are you in this spot? Oh, it's so close. I think it's not often enough. Though Braum is, I mean, you're getting a huge price after betting 2.2K. I think that if there was a bet size to go with on the turn, it was probably a jam. Trying to get the max versus like queens, jacks, 10s. Trick Sitter says, how are the kings live? They have outs. They have outs, bro. He's got 2 outs. They're not dead. They're very close to dead, but they're not dead. Yeah, I think Moneymaker's going to count up exactly how much he's got left, trying to do some quick math in the head. How often does he have to be good here to call? What kind of odds is he getting? Good fold, bro. Good fold. Awesome fold by Moneymaker there. And he's going to show the jack. He shows the jack. Awesome show there by Rom. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. That's insane. We're seeing Queens v King 8 suited here in a 4-bet pot. Todd Christensen says, should be allowed to gift points. No, if they allowed you to gift points, people could make dummy accounts and build up 1 billion fake internet points, which, you know, you wouldn't think people would do, but they do it. Just ask Reddit. We got an ace 8-3 board here. Trick time, going to check it over. Not the best flop for pocket queens in a 4-bet pot. And Rom sensing the weakness, smelling it out. Going to bet here with his 8. Donald J. Punt says, I'm about tired of seeing pocket pairs. I am not, all right? Roof Meatloaf says, my guy knows on the stream you have a QR code on your forearm. Nah, man, that's pocket 7s with some chips. No QR to be found. Though that's actually a good idea for tattoo. I might do something like that. Might do a QR code for TCH live. I gave myself a cool tattoo idea. Awesome. Done. Thanks, bud. Thanks, Meatloaf. Wasn't your idea, but you inspired it. And Rom going to continue the aggression here, bro. Just like now, I think he's just turning his hand into a bluff. Straight range merge here. Ripping an ace or better. He still has some sets on this board. He could have pocket 9s here. Last call for likes, guys. We need 60. 60. It's like, it's not, like, if you guys like seeing these so many, I mean, maybe not Donald J. Punt, all right? But he didn't like seeing the pairs. I know everybody else did, though. So many pocket pairs. Oh, my gosh. Wow, Rom gets it done, dude. Huge pot sliding over to Rom. 4-bet pot pre. Calls with the King 8 suited in position. Gets it done.